Greetings and salutations, good citizens. I am Laz. I'm the host, and I say welcome back to the Fortress. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking us out. If you are not, if you're a returning customer, you know what I mean, if you're a returning guest of mine, I say welcome back. And as always, if you're new, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hit like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll never miss an episode. Now, this week you're going to get a twofer. That's right, kids. Because this week, I watched not only The Flash, I also suffered through Supergirl. So, because of that, you're going to get two reviews today. Now, when it comes to The Flash, all in all, honestly, it wasn't that bad. I know. It must be chilly in hell right now. I know what you're thinking. But it wasn't that bad. Basically, the breakdown is new scary villain guy with the oh so great name of Psych is scaring mofos. The episode starts with him scaring Cecile. She sees herself like all in a in a straitjacket, being all insano, and have her powers go out of whack. And then Team Flash, Barry's all pissy, and then they find out that Caitlin and Frost have gone Splitsville, and they give the explanation that I thought it was, oh hey, she got shot with Mirror Stripper's gun, so Splitsville, and that's basically what happened. Then the Speed Force just drops from the ceiling, but it's in the shape of Barry's mom. And Barry doesn't go, Mom! Barry's like, oh, it's the Speed Force. And I'm like, really? I mean, I know you've met, the Speed Force has taken the shape of your mom before, but still, it's your dead mom. I would think he would go, Mom! Or something. No, he's like, oh, hey, it's my mom. It's Speed Force, my mom, whatever. But the Speed Force got the crap knocked out of it by Abby last week apparently, and also this new guy Psych. And by the way, they need to stop showing pictures of Abby, because Abby looks terrible. They name her, it's Forza Motorsports. I don't know, it's something like that. I want to say Mexican for strength. I want to say that's what Cisco says. I don't care, and I don't think my editor cares enough to put the real what they say right here. So I don't think either one of us gives a rat's ass enough. I'm still calling her Abby. Anywho, Team Flash. Well, first Barry meets up with Psych, and Psych goes spooky, and Barry sees. That was his first vision. Oh, he sees Thrawn, who's taunting him, and he's no, this isn't real. And then Savitar just stabs him from behind, and Barry's like, ow, I'm dead. Then next scene, he's fine because speed healing, because lazy writers. And so you find out if you die in the illusion, whatever, you die in real life, because your brain makes you think, it goes all psychosomatic on you. And when Team Flash meets him later on, he does the same thing to all three of them. Blah blah blah. So they had to plug Cecile into the Thinker's chair. So Cecile uses the power of not love and friendship, but I guess confidence or whatever, and projects it, and it counters, because near the end, Psych goes from, I'm going to rob banks and be Robin Hood or something, I don't know, he's like taking out like banks, whatever, and then he's like, I'm just going to feed on the entire town and just wipe out all Central City, because it's Tuesday. And Cecile's like, nah. So her wave counters his wave. Hooray. And then Barry runs in, and the wave, he doesn't feed this guy either. As the wave hits Psych, he just, bah! And then the Speed Force is like, oh yeah, by the way, Abby and Psych are connected to me somehow. And I'm sitting there going, son of a bitch. They're going to do what they did in the comics, where the Speed Force is not the only Speed Force. There's a Strength Force, which would be Abby, and the Sage Force, which is Psych, and other different kinds of forces. which wasn't really great in the comics. I don't see them pulling off great here either. And also, Frost and Caitlin decided they're going to split. They're going to be separate. They're not going to try to reemerge because Frost doesn't want to, and blah blah blah. And then there's a new character named Detective Who the Fuck Cares. I'm working blue again, kids. I'm sorry. I don't know what this lady's name is. She just shows up, and then Joe's like, "Hey, who are you?" And she's like, "Well, I'm this, that, and the other thing, and I'm basically this new government agent that we're going after metas, and I'm here to arrest Killer Frost because last time I checked, she was a bad guy." Dun dun dun. Very little Iris in this episode, so yes, loved it. So this episode was a solid C-. There was nothing wrong with it. It didn't light anything on fire. Like there was nothing new. There was nothing like ooh, wow. But it wasn't dog crap either. Like it wasn't the last couple episodes. Like it wasn't boring, and it wasn't what the hell am I watching? It wasn't bad. Now we go to Supergirl. So keep this in mind. I didn't watch last season at all. I watched the premiere, I think, just because I like John Cryer as Lex Luthor. I like him as Luthor, and I was the only. So I watched that episode. No, the only episode of Supergirl I really watched was the episode that was tied to Crisis, because I had to. So like, wait, you got me to watch Batwoman either. Now, Supergirl is a show I've never liked. Even with the trailers, we're like, look, we're going to do this girl power feminist rah-rah stuff. And I'm just like, really? Really? She's the second most powerful being on the planet. And some military guy is really going to talk down to her and tell her to get him a coffee? No! I don't care about the patriarchy and how men talk to women. No! Her cousin can juggle planets. Nobody is going to talk down to her because she's a woman, because she could friggin' throw buildings. That's stupid. That's dumb pandering. And sure, the show was exactly like that. It was, for some reason, they make this woman who's maybe mid to late 20s, maybe, in the show, and they make her talk like a 12-year-old. Which, why? But I watched the second season because they brought Superman in. It was the first appearance of Tyler Hoechlin as Superman. So like, oh crap, you bring in my favorite superhero of all time. I have to watch by law. And the second season, I suffered through that. And then I would watch every episode they brought Superman in. I don't know why, because all they did was Superman come in just to validate her existence. And say how she's a much better hero than he'll ever be, and she's stronger, and she's the bestest ever. And I'm sitting there going, shut the fuck up, please. So that's what I'm walking into. And the reason I even watched the episode, this was the Supergirl's premiere this week, was just because it was on, and I didn't feel like changing the channel. So I watched it. I don't know what happened. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, Lex has the power of a god. Cool. They still have no idea how kryptonite's supposed to affect Kryptonians, because he shoots her with a kryptonite laser beam, and it kills her, but then sunlight, or I'm sorry, artificial sunlight, brings her back or whatever. I'm like, no. 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 Damn it. There's a bunch of characters, I don't know who the hell they are. Like, there's this one chick who shows up, I'm like, who the hell are you? Another chick basically commits not robbery, give me a second. Damn verbal Alzheimer's. Give me a minute. I'm going to call it theft. Although is that the word I'm looking for? I know what I'm looking for. I just can't think of the word. But she basically embezzles. There it is. Ha ha! Yay! So she embezzles money from her father because, oh, her father blamed her for their company failing, even though apparently she's the reason why it failed last season. But it's not her fault 'cause she's brilliant and he's a man, so boo, according to Supergirl's sister. And it's just a lot of that. Apparently, two Martians with their mind can shut down a sonic beam of death or something. They capture Lex at the end, but only now Supergirl's in the Phantom Zone or whatever. This was horrible. Like, I'm not even going to give you like a full breakdown. It was horrible. It was a lot of just, what? Alright, what? What? I did it a lot that episode. It was hideous. I'm not sure why. I wasn't surprised because I've yet to see an episode of Supergirl. I was like, that was awesome. Yet to see one. There was a lot of, what? People actually watch this show? Hey. And I know I'm not the target audience. I got it. But, fuck. I'm a Superman guy. Clearly. And I like Supergirl as a character. But if you have a show based in the Superman family, and you can't get me to watch it, you're fucking something up. That's just, there it is. That's all there is to it. You can't write worth a dick. Because frankly, I'll never understand this whole idea of, well, we're going to write it just for women. Or just for men. Just for somebody. No, write good stories for everybody. You'll get a bigger audience that way. Crap isn't quantum physics. On that note, let me know what you thought in the comments below. If anyone ever gets to my comments, knowing if you do, I think either you all watch on your phone, or you don't have computers, or you don't care enough, which is fine, or you all have carpal tunnel. I don't know. Either way, please let me know. If you like this, what your thoughts are of this week's episode of The Flash, or Supergirl for that matter, just let me know. Hey, it is what it is. Till next time, good citizens. Same last time, same last channel.